Good evening, Internet. Welcome to Show and Tell Live, Hats and Heels edition. I am Helena, but you can call me Lena. I am your hostess with the mostest, the HHIC, the head hostess in charge, head hostess extraordinaire, whatever you want to call me. I'm it for you, baby. And tonight we have a wonderful show. Let me go ahead and turn down my tunes just a little bit. So tonight I am highlighting yet another amazing small business. And this young lady is coming to us just across 285, not too far from Miss Danielle Crawford. Y'all see me over here busting the sweat trying to be cute for you in my hat, and I'm having a flash, child. Oh, Lord. But this young lady coming to you from Marietta, and she is your none other than Cheryll Hines, your CBD lady. You are gonna love this young lady, and let me tell you, I know I've been wearing some hats, but if you scroll all through her business, all through her pages, this child got some hats too. So let's go ahead and find Miss Cheryll, see if we can add her to our show, all in her business together, and we can do some stuff and have some girl talk. There's my girl. Hey, sis. How are you this evening?
I'm doing just wonderful. I just love your hat.
Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you. Like I said, I've been all through your business, through your pages, and you got some hats that you be rocking too, child. So don't even try it.
Oh, no, this one, I might have to get that one from you.
Well, this is the ones I'm going to have out. So that way, when people want to take pictures and pose, I got a whole bunch of hats sitting out so they can go ahead and get their Instagram moment on.
All right.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So again, welcome. I am Helena. Again, call me Lena. We are speaking to Miss Cheryll over there across 285 from me in Marietta. And again, she is what I call, she gonna be your CBD lady. She gonna be your CBD lady. So let's get into this a little bit, Miss Cheryll. Okay. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Okay, what you got going on, if you got a big girl job, if you had a big girl job, if you care to share your big girl job, a little bit, how you got into CBD, and then I got a couple of questions for you on that note also.
All right. Well,
so go ahead and tell us what you got going on, honey.
All right. Well, thanks so much. I appreciate you doing this. This is just awesome, and I really enjoyed your lives.
Thank you.
They are fantastic. But just a little bit about myself. Like you said, my name is Cheryll Hines. I'm out of Atlanta, but I'm originally from Chicago. Okay.
Oh.
So for those that might be Chicagoans, but I've been in Atlanta now for Atlanta as well. Okay. But
we clapped a little bit. There we go.
Yeah.
You've been in Chicago, you've been in Atlanta for how long?
I would just say over 15 years.
15?
So,
15?
15.
Okay, I'm about with you the same. I'm from Connecticut, so I don't really claim Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm just passing through, residing, enjoying the heat for a little while.
Right, of course. So I've been here a while, and I'm also a mom and a grandmother.
Oh.
I have raised four young men. So, and I have one granddaughter. So with that, you can see I went through probably some stress, anxiety.
I think that's why you got on the CBD thing.
So there you kind of find the relationship.
That's your incentive. Yes.
But, when I moved to Atlanta, basically I moved with a job. Okay.
Right.
And so with that, I've always had a desire to help people. And so, that's kind of been my common thread in the background. But at the time when you're raising kids and you're just trying to provide,
all your mom stuff comes to the front and the Cheryl stuff and Helena stuff,
it goes back,
gets
right?
kicked to the
And
side.
sometimes you even forget what that is because
Yes,
the other stuff takes precedent, right?
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So
I agree with that.
basically, with that, I got introduced or found out or heard about CBD. I would
Right.
say, gosh, it's about maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And so, when I first heard about it, of course, the first thing you start thinking about is, well, is it legal? Is it
Smoking
legal?
weed. Come on, just say it. Burning it down. Right,
So
right,
what
right, right.
is
I
it?
feel you.
And so then the more I learned about it and realized that it's, from the cannabis plant, but, the cannabis plant basically has a lot of different compounds in it.
So
Okay.
let's break this down for the naysayers, the haters,
Yeah.
and the general folks that just don't know.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So CBD is the non-psychoactive
Correct.
part.
Correct.
Non-psychoactive, meaning it does not affect your mind.
No kind of euphoria or anything like that. You're exactly right. And
it is
that's
simply a body high or a body relaxation.
right. It's more health, it gives you, let's say, it's healthier for your body, right? So they say, they call the euphoria or the part that, affects your mind, they call that THC.
Correct.
So if you look at it like this, or there's a cannabis plant and one of the compounds is hemp and one of the compounds is basically marijuana. And so THC is from the marijuana plant, and that's the part that makes, gets you high. And then from the hemp plant is CBD, and that's the part that keeps you healthy. So once you realize that there is indeed a difference, and it all got lumped in together years ago.
You gotta totally
right.
Gotta
because, when you think about it,
I can't hear you. There you go. There you go.
Okay. All right. So, years ago, people would use the different herbs and plants and things like that. They were thought of as medicinal.
Correct.
Right. And so then as we kind of evolved
to Western medicine,
and so, so we have traditional medicines and the pharmaceutical industry. And so we got acclimated to, over the counter, prescriptions, all sort of things that weren't natural. And basically a lot of things from the medicinal part was taken out. To be honest with you, you think you take a prescription or you have over the counters, that is basically masking out those symptoms. It's not helping to heal.
Putting a Band-Aid on the situation instead of finding out what the actual root of the problem is, I guess you.
And so a lot of us have, traditionally, that's what we saw people do. That was the first thing, I often talk about, there's a medicine cabinet. When you go to your medicine cabinet, what do you see? I mean, I'm sure it's not anything natural, but it could be.
I got a few, but I mean, everything is like, in Greek, because I get all the generic stuff. So I don't got, I ain't got no brand name. So I've got, salicylic acid. I've got, acetaminophen. I've got, naproxen sodium. You know what I mean? I got that kind of stuff.
Exactly. And that's pretty much what we got accustomed to.
Yes.
And so then you started to hear more and more about how people were trying to deal with pain, and they were taking, over the counter or prescription medicines that were being
addicting.
And they were getting addicted. You'd hear about overdoses, you hear about that. And so that's really what I would say got my attention, because with that, there's an alternative, and pretty much we weren't being made aware of it.
Or it was, we weren't really made aware of it. And it was, like you said, lumped in with the general cannabis taboo. And just all of it was just, pushed to the side instead of really doing a little more research and going into digging through and getting to the real medicinal part of it.
Right.
I love CBD. You know what I mean? I am a firm CBD all the way around. The whole plant advocate.
Okay.
I'm a whole plant advocate. But yeah, whole plant advocate. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
But you know, there are a lot of people that don't realize what it is still. Even though, you know, you're hearing more and more about it.
Yeah.
We realize that it's not so, because there, you know, I have other partners that are in the CBD business with me. That's why we call ourselves the CBD ladies. And so, you know, what makes it wonderful, because with that, we're able to educate and share that information. And, you know, we need to understand that it's available. And, you know, it's an alternative that we should go to first versus always going right to the prescription.
I agree with you. Let me just share, if I can share one thing with you, if this isn't TMI, I know I'm on, you know, internet in the world and all. So a couple of years ago, I had a couple of surgeries courtesy of the VA, and I really did not want to take the Percocet.
Okay.
Which is the narcotic they give you after having, you know, the surgery. But because it comes with a host of problems, you know, most of all, it makes you constipated as hell. You know what I'm saying? And you can't shit good. But aside from that, it'll knock you completely loopy. You know what I mean? When you take a narcotic, oxycodone, Vicodin, or you know, like a Percocet, it messes with you for real, right? So when I had my surgeries, I told both of my doctors, look, I'm gonna take this for the prescription for just a second. I literally took the Percocet for maybe 2 days, 2.5 days. I smoked a CBD vape pen. And I had major surgery 2 times. And that CBD did it. That CBD did it. It was natural. I didn't have any. The worst you can do is overdose on CBD, and it'll put your ass to sleep.
Right. I mean, and that's the truth. And we have tons and tons of testimonies like that. And the more you know, like you said, you share your story, and, you know, we share certain information, and the word gets out, because really that's what we have to do. We have to educate each other so that way we take that taboo off there. Because I'll tell you, we go to different vendor events, we do awareness events, things of that sort, to try to help educate.
They're legal? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, and people look at the plant and they immediately are like, and we're like, no, you know, and you ask people, what do you think CBD is? And we hear so many different things, but then once
everything but the right thing, right?
Yeah, it's different. But when they realize that it is something that's healthy, there's so many health benefits, natural, you know, like you said, very little side effects, if any, to be honest with you.
Legal in all 50 states and territories.
Exactly right. Yeah. And so now that's why you see a lot of businesses or people talking about CBD. But one of the things I wanted to stress, especially since we're on here, is that not all CBD is the same.
Please preach it. I knew where you were going with it. Preach it. Preach it. I knew where you go. Yes, because there are some hurtful, really bad items out on the market. If you are not careful, preach that, please.
Yes, and it's so important.
Oh my God, preach
it. You hear people saying, "I tried CBD and this," and then a lot of the items where people say they have CBD, it might be minuscule amount. You know, it doesn't have what it says it has in it. Filler. Exactly right.
Right.
And then a lot of them, you know, you don't know where they're actually being made, where they come from.
Girl, why I saw one was being made in Chamblee. Okay, now, I don't know about you, Chamblee, Georgia. I don't know about you, but if there's some CBD tincture being made here in Chamblee, Georgia, and this was a couple of years ago when they weren't even allowed to grow hemp here.
Correct. And that's the part. It puts a bad, it's unfortunate because there's so much good. And so with folks trying to get on the bandwagon, so to speak, it's, diluting the quality.
Correct.
So that is where, we have what's called the Oxygen brand. It's OXZGEN.
Right. I saw that.
It's made in the USA.
In your coffee.
We have that coffee. I saw you said you like
the French vanilla one.
Yeah, we got French vanilla.
I'm telling you, I've been all through your shit, girl. All over it. I've been in, out, and around. I've seen all your stuff. So I'm like, yeah, making notes. I want some of that, and I want some of that.
Yeah. Well, like you said, we have it in different deliverables, as you call it. You hear people talk about where some are topical, some are you take orally.
Yes.
Like you saw, we have coffee, infused with CBD. And the key is that we all have what's called, and I'll just kind of break what's called an endocannabinoid system. So that's like
break it down.
The mainframe. The mainframe.
Wait a minute. Teach this. Teach it.
Hey, well, it's a mainframe of your body. And, it has, basically it controls everything in your body. And we all have one, and so whether it's your immune system, it could be your neurological, it can be your bones, your joints, your digestive system. We all have these different systems in our body, and it's all controlled by the endocannabinoid system. And so when you take CBD, it helps to find where the imbalance is, and then it attaches to those different systems and it keeps you in balance, which allows you to actually be able to become more in balance. And that's when the healing, can take place. But so it's very, very natural. We all need it. We become what we say, deficient.
Yes.
In our endocannabinoid system because of all the toxins and all.
Get your cannabinoids in, y'all.
There you go. So that's what we have. We have everything.
Show us. Do you have any goodies within arm's reach that you can flash across the screen for me?
So we have, typically we have our pain management. That was, CBD is known for relieving pain. It fights inflammation. So if you're dealing with any kind of chronic inflammation or just minor muscle and joint pain, we have it. So like I said, we have an extreme cream. This is our extra strong. It's about 500 milligrams.
Broke down asses, that really need to slather in that. Yeah, that's y'all.
Right. So we have a 3 extreme, but then we have our regular, what's called next gen. And so I would say if you have minor aches and pains, topical, then I would suggest you get our next gen. This is a cream, and it has very little, I say scent at all to it.
Right. I saw something on your page. Like I said, I was all through your stuff, and it said something about it's got something in there that helps the absorption.
Okay, so we have what's called nanotechnology. So
see, I told you I was all in my stuff. I told you.
Yes. Well, this is our Nano Freeze, and it's a roll-on.
Yes, okay. That wand, right?
Right, and you can roll this on, and because it's the nanotechnology, it's absorbed quicker into your system, so that you can get the relief quicker than if it was, the regular way in which CBD.
Right. It gets right into your bloodstream. It just absorbs right in and just kind of magic.
It's not a bad. It's eucalyptus. It has some peppermint, a little spearmint.
Ooh,
so
it's
not.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not where you're smelling like Bengay or.
You're not smelling like real old people.
Right. It's very nice.
Right.
So this is the roll-on, but I will tell you the most, I would say, favorite is what's called PDQ. Pretty darn quick. And this is a spray. You basically spray it on the area, and if you have pain that it's just it's excruciating. Let's say your feet hurt, you're trying to get rid of that. You can even have a migraine, to be honest with you, and you might put some on your
temples,
and in the back, and it will help with. actually use this when people will come to our table and say, what do you got for migraine? And we'll do it. And they're like, what is that stuff?
Really?
Yeah, but it's PDQ and
Okay. I
yeah.
shop. If you have never watched the show with me, I shop.
Uh-oh.
So
Okay.
I'm making notes.
Okay.
I'm making notes. Okay. PDQ, pretty darn quick.
Pretty darn quick, right?
Okay. Spray. And I needed that coffee. The
Right. So
vanilla
you
coffee.
like what, the French vanilla?
Yes, ma'am.
So this
I
is
like
our
sweet.
French vanilla.
Yes. That's the one that I saw.
Yeah, so we have it in hazelnut, French vanilla, and Colombian. So those are our flavors. We also have tea, like loose leaf tea. So we have a hemp tea, we have a sleepy time tea, and we have a passion fruit. And so they're all loose leaf. So, you would need a diffuser basically to put the tea in, but it's very nice. So for our tea drinkers, as well as coffee drinkers, it's
that
very
passion
relaxing.
fruit, I bet you, is the bomb diggity.
Yes. And it tastes good cold as well. So some people
like an iced tea.
Yes, yes. So that's another favorite as far as our teas are concerned. Okay. And then, just so you know, we have a healthy cleanse Go Baby tea. So, people looking to kind of do a detox. This is a
girl,
very natural.
I haven't done one in a while.
Go Baby.
Go baby. Yeah, make you go.
But like I said, this is a loose leaf tea. You take it in the evening. And then I will tell you, by the morning time, it's not real aggressive or anything like that.
Oh, good. Okay.
But in the morning, I would say don't have anywhere to go.
The words you use, she's like, it's not aggressive.
We don't want to have it.
Yeah, some laxatives are quite aggressive.
Yes,
so thank you.
Yes, they are. So, this is all very natural for you. And so, it feels comfortable.
Right. Comfortable.
Yes. So we have our tinctures, which this is basically for overall health and wellness, as well as individuals dealing with more chronic pain, because this
helps. Drops to put in stuff or straight in your mouth.
So basically this is our oral. So, you would put it under your tongue, and it's very clear. It's not like
sublingual, so right under your tongue.
I don't know if you can see that, but that to me is a pure sign. You want to make certain.
The clarity.
Yes. And it's an isolate. And so what that means is they've isolated the CBD. So you're not getting other compounds.
I know what isolate is. I typically get, before I knew you now, I typically get isolate in powder form.
Okay.
And so I did not know that it comes in a liquid form. For y'all that don't know, isolate is like some hellified, like super strong, like pure.
So and that's the key. A lot of times people will think, they want to know, well, what other compounds are in it? Well, when you get an isolate, you're getting pure CBD.
That's it.
And so they come in different strengths. Like we have a 500 milligram, 1,000 milligram, and a 1,500.
So y'all gonna be sleep, right.
But you basically put it under your tongue, you hold it for a few seconds, and then you swallow it. Okay. So
what is that? Do they have any? Does it flavor? Are those flavored at all, or no flavor?
It has a light peppermint.
Oh, good.
Light
Okay.
Peppermint. So you really, it's very, very faint, and because it's like you said, it's very clear.
Right.
Concentrated. You don't have that.
Well, I just asked so it's not bitter. That's why they put the peppermint. That's why I was asking if there's a little to it so it doesn't,
Right. And the carrier oil, is the MCT. So it's an MCT oil. So it's like very, very light. For those that don't know, it's kind of a coconut, but it's very, very light.
That is. So when I said about that company that I discovered here locally in Chamblee, Georgia, that did the tincture, girl, there was everything under the sun in that damn bottle. And then they had the nerve to put on their aromatherapy. I'm like, aromatherapy is not ingestible. No. Like, what are you, they were all booty backwards. So I'm so glad that you brought that up about the quality and what is and isn't in the actual tincture, because many people that do have other ailments, you know what I mean, that do have other health situations, if they go out and they get some of that other stuff with that fluff and that filler, it counteracts and
right.
is
And they're
not
not
good
getting
with
the
their,
results that they need.
right.
And
That's
that
what I
is
mean.
so important, because I mean, and for us, that's our mission. Our mission is CBD for better health. And so, but we also want to educate people to realize
Education, right.
that, you know, because once you know, then wherever you get your CBD, and of course we want you to come to us, but wherever,
Right.
at least you'll have the knowledge to know certain
To not be
questions to ask.
taking just
Right.
any
And just don't,
old,
because it's CBD, you're
and
like,
don't
oh,
get it from Chambly.
right. You know, but yeah, so by all means, we have an array of products. Let's say we have our gummies. So we, you know, they come in different flavors, and we have some basically for energy and, you know, pain and anxiety. And then we have some for sleep. So,
oh, I love it.
yes.
I love it. And the one thing that I saw too is in the little promo video that I did for you, those dogs are my dogs.
Oh, that was so cute. I saw.
Girl, you don't even want to know what they was doing in the video. I chopped it all kinds of up. But the brown one has severe anxiety. He is
Well,
like, right. And so that's why I'm telling you that, because I saw that, and we have tried like, you know, we tried like the little snuggle vests for him, something like that, but none of that works. So I would love to be able to try that on my Maxie, because he's just a basket case.
Well, this
You know?
is great, like, because I mean it works on, you know, pets or dogs or cats,
Right,
pretty
right,
much like humans, because they have an endocannabinoid system as well.
right,
And this is safe for your pets. Okay.
right.
And so that's the other thing. You want to make certain that there's nothing else in it that might be harmful. So we have the this comes in chicken flavor, you know, and but we also have the chews. They're peanut butter flavor. So
See, if I start doing that, then they all gonna want one. I got 3 of them.
oh my gosh.
And only one is neurotic. The other ones are just greedy. So,
Oh yeah, but they love these. Yeah, so you know, once you start, they see it come out, they'll want
yes, but that, okay, now that I know though, that might be easier to give Max than the drops. You know what I mean?
And the
Give him a
drops, you
little
know, you
gummy.
can, you know, if they'll let you, you can put it in there, you know, their mouth, or you can drop it on their food, whichever way is easiest for you.
We gotta give him a little treat and hide it.
Right. So, you know, so it's just like people,
Like
you know, sometimes it goes down better when you take something sweet. Right.
like
So,
a
and then we
child.
also have a shampoo for them, a 2-in-1 shampoo, so that way
Really?
it's a moisturizer. It's good for their skin, and they don't have to, you know, it's a moisturizer and a shampoo. So we have that for pets.
You're killing me, because my dog also they got everything like people. They even got like eczema, itchy, scratchy.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's what I'm thinking, is that CBD that is calming.
Right. It calms, and then it helps because it's going to give, you know, hydrates the skin, and it helps to heal that dry skin, because really our creams are great for eczema, you know, for skin, you know, disorders or irritations and things of that sort. So the same holds true with animals.
With the dogs.
Yeah. So we also have, you know, health, weight loss products. Yeah. So we have what's called an oxy trim. So if you need help with managing your weight,
so you can sleep your weight off.
you can. I mean, of course, you know, you have to be mindful of what you eat, but because of the CBD that's in it, it helps with your digestive system. It helps to lose weight, and it helps with your sugar levels.
Oh,
and it's all natural. Yeah. So this is great.
That's big.
And because it has the CBD in it. But we have one without CBD that's for glucose support. And so it helps to lower your A1C levels. So this is really, I mean, it has helped a lot of individuals where, you know, they start, of course, managing their numbers. And when they
right. And that definitely, so you can calm your ass.
I'm concerned about CBD, they could use it's called Captivita. Okay.
Right.
And then we
Y'all,
have immune boost products.
Cheryl got everything, don't she?
So we have whatever you need. We basically are consultants. And so what we'll do is we'll ask you, maybe, if you're battling with anything, or if you have, family or friends, because I will tell you, somewhere down the line, we'll all deal with some kind of anxiety or stress.
Something.
And so now it's like, well, what could you take? And so we have some products that are more focused on a certain area. If you just basically want to maintain your health, then just have some coffee, or maybe have a gummy, and have that once a day if you would. And
you know what I love?
Keep you balanced.
I think I would probably do the tincture, like a few drops, and probably put it in like my water bottle or something throughout the day. So that way I'm getting a constant little, you know what I mean, little dosage going through me throughout the day. Like I love.
Yeah, because it helps your body, and you don't even realize sometimes what else is going on. And so it keeps everything, they call it homeostasis, but it keeps your body in a balanced
equilibrium state. Balance, right.
And so with that, your body is able to help itself and aid in the healing process, where a lot of times when you're off, you don't even realize one thing is hurting, they're treating that, and it's really something else.
Right. And how many times have you seen these commercials on TV? It cures, say, ED, but then your ear gonna fall off, and your toenail and your liver gonna slide out. Like it's got, all these pharmaceuticals have so many adverse side effects that you forgot why you taking it in the first place.
That's exactly right.
Because all this other stuff. So I love that CBD is natural, naturally derived. You can use it. And like Cheryl and I are saying, the only thing you're going to do for overdose is fall your ass to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful. If you got to wake up in the morning, make sure you got 8 hours. Preferably, don't operate heavy machinery, don't drive, all the stuff they say with your regular stuff, but you're not going to have all those, like that slew of side effects going on with you,
and that's what I will say. Even with our CBD sleep support gummies, we have it in a spray. You can spray under your tongue to help you go to sleep about a half hour before, as well as the gummy. But the real,
y'all, she making it easy for y'all to get this stuff. They making it easy. She like, we come with a little airplane and we just plop it in your front yard. They got all these mechanisms to bring it to your child.
But you wake up when after doing that, you don't feel that like sluggish feeling. You feel, because I'm really not a morning person. But if I take the CBD gummy, that's my preference, is the sleep support gummy versus the spray. But either one.
Do you take them at night?
I take them at night. And it just basically helps to unwind. It's not like you I fall, you fall.
Right. You don't just pass out. Right.
You start to feel your body relax, like you can take a deep breath.
You know what I equate it to? If anybody has ever had any type of like a muscle injury or strain or like spasms, when you take cyclobenzaprine or Flexeril, like a muscle relaxant, to me, the body relaxation is almost along those lines. My husband sleeps wrong all the time, and he's always complaining about like a crick in his neck or so. And so he's like, I'll take this CBD, but it's not gonna do nothing for me. It ain't gonna do nothing. So about 10 minutes later, I'm like, how you feel? He's like, I don't know. It didn't do nothing. Dude, you couldn't do that like
a few minutes ago, right?
But now you like boogalooing and stuff. It works, y'all.
Yeah.
CBD works. And Miss Cheryl got a plethora. She has a plethora of methods to deliver it to you. She's got coffee, she's got tea, she's got gummies, she got sprays, she got roll-ons, she got cream. Right? I'm like, she got IV if you want it. You just hang it on the nightstand. What you need? She got it for you.
That's right.
She got you. And now she's all the way in Marietta, but But big booty butt coming through. We's about to get together for some girl time on
That's right.
April 30th. That's just a couple weeks away. Just a couple weeks away. And you can see this young lady large and in charge.
Yes,
And you can see what kind of hat she's rocking.
Hey, I just wanted to give you a preview. Okay, so
oh, what you got?
I just wanted you to see. So you definitely have to come out to Hats and Heels. Right?
I love it.
So I couldn't let you be on here by yourself, but
yes, sister, say it. Preach it. This lady, she got information for you. If you don't know what's wrong with you, she can help you figure yourself out. Get them cricks out. Get that anxiety and that stress, that monkey off your back. We are going to have a wonderful time. We are going to cut loose. It is ladies only, no guys, unless you to help. we do got like two guys.
Okay.
One is the DJ and one is the vendor, and he's okay because he's a vegan baker and he makes really nice goodies and treats and stuff, so he's okay. We'll allow him. But otherwise, that's it. Ladies only, bottomless mimosas. We've got bartenders, photographers, we've got DJs, we've got the red carpet with the hats for you to go over there and take your Instagram moments. We gone wobble, electric slide, whatever, Cupid shuffle, whatever y'all want to do to hustle. We can even do a soul train line. It don't matter. We are going to have a wonderful time. Come out and see Miss Cheryll.
All right.
Come out and visit her so she can give you a little spray of that CBD and calm your ass the hell down so you can go on ahead and relax and kick it with all them other vendors and have a wonderful time. Cheryl, how can they find you, honey?
All right now, so definitely need to come out on the 30th, and they'll be able to find us. And all the CBD ladies will be more than happy to help you. But you can go to Instagram or Facebook and go to I Am Your CBD Lady and find me on social media, as well as our website is one of them anyways is the CBDladies.store.
You know what y'all do? Y'all go ahead and click this link and follow this woman. Forget that. Stop all that. Y'all stop playing. Y'all do some work. She been up here for the last half hour, 40 minutes telling you about all her stuff. Put in some work. Y'all go ahead and follow her. Y'all follow her. Her link is right there. The CBDladies.store. Y'all can see all of her amazing CBD products. Y'all go ahead and peruse the website, and then when you come in person, you get on that lady and you get that stuff in person. And then you give her a big old hug because she just calmed your ass down and made you relax and made you forget all about your worries and your troubles.
All right.
Your best friend. She your plug. She's your plug.
Well, I thank you so much. I can't wait to actually meet you and see you and everybody.
You have been a pleasure, and I will see you in 16 days, girl.
All right.
All right, y'all. It has been a pleasure. I am Helena. Again, call me Lena, your hostess with the mostest, and I have your CBD lady, Miss Cheryll Hines, with me tonight, and we are signing off from What's Poppin' USA and the CBD ladies, and we will see you in just a few days, April 30th at Norcross. We'll see you there, y'all.
Bye.
Bye now.
See you later.
Bye-bye.